me, and I'm back, and welcome to a first tutorial video for my channel, and that's Rocket League. So today's tutorial, I just want to give a quick disclaimer. This is purely for people that are just starting out, so people that have just picked up the game and they're just jumping in there for the first time and they want to learn some basic. This will sort of help you progress in the lower ranks, just some basic skills to get under your belt to help you develop and something to practice with. It's good to have a practice routine when you start playing the game, and try and do your warm-ups and all that sort of stuff, you know, before you play every time as well. It does help sort of develop your neurological muscle memory development throughout the game, which is very, very important. The skill ceiling in this game is very high, so this game's not something you just can pick up every now and then. You know, if you want to get good at this game, you got to play this game a lot, and you got to play it regularly, and you just got to keep playing. You got to keep practicing. You got to take time. You got to do training. You have to rehearse and rehash the same mechanics over and over again. It takes a lot of patience, a lot of discipline as well. So what I'm going to do is, guys, I'm going to go through some basics, and I'm going to go through a bit of my training routine as well. So right now I'm Champ 1. So now a lot of this stuff does apply to PC only, so sorry to the console players out there, but a lot of this stuff you guys can do as well. A lot of stuff that the console players can do as well. Perfect. So one of the first things is, of course, you know, working out your camera angles and your camera settings and all that sort of stuff. I'll quickly show mine. So basically, my controls and my dead zone and all that sort of stuff is up there on the screen. You're welcome to write it down and copy, even pause the screen as well. My camera settings as well, 110, 280, 120, minus 355. I get a lot of my camera settings and all that sort of stuff from a lot of professional players as well. I mean, they know best. You know, they know a shitload better than me, so these guys have got their camera settings purely from trial and error, but don't be afraid to muck about. I mean, I just recently trained my controller dead zone settings. So of course everyone knows how to move their car. I would also recommend adjusting the control of your car. You can have default settings if you want. There's a lot of people out there that swear to put power slide on L1 and all that sort of stuff. So my settings are default, but I also have a mod pack as well. This allows me to have two buttons for boost, so I'm able to hold power slide and boost and all that sort of stuff at the same time. So perfect. Now what I'm going to recommend, guys, don't hit the ball straight away. Avoid the ball. This is purely about your car. So of course it's very important to get used to using ball cam. If you are just starting off the game, getting used to driving around, just keeping an eye on the ball, trying to turn quickly, aim towards the ball, avoid the ball for fake shadow play attempts. You know, basically in shadow play 1v1, fake attempts, you know, is a crucial thing. So trying to flip around, trying to turn real quick as well. That takes a bit of practice. Getting the hard power slide is hard to do. Letting go, hitting brake, holding power slide, letting go accelerator, hitting brake, holding down power slide. Very, very tricky, but takes a bit of practice. Flipping and all that sort of stuff. You go, angled rolls and all that sort of stuff. Just like I said, just drive around. This is the most basic of basics of basics. Just get used to power sliding, controlling your car and all that sort of stuff. So perfect. Another thing that you need to get used to is that when you land an aerial, make sure you're holding down power slide, just like so, because that keeps your momentum. If I was to double jump, and then land and try and turn, my car loses momentum. As you see that little jolt, your car just loses momentum. Alright, but if you double jump and go to land and hold power slide and boost at the same time, you can have continuous momentum, as you can see. Okay, so very, very crucial point. Again, if I double jump and then I try and turn, see how I slow right down. If I double jump and then I'll power slide, as I land, I have continuous momentum. Perfect. The most basic mechanic that you can learn is the half flip. Now the half flip is extremely important, especially in 1v1. There's nothing worse than sitting there going backwards, chasing the ball when you're reversing, because your car doesn't go anywhere near as fast as what it does going forward. So a lot of people try and slide and try and turn around, but that does take time, as you can see. The car stalls and loses momentum. It just doesn't happen. So the half flip is something that's so important there. Okay, and as you can see, when I do the half flip, I can continue momentum as I hold down power slide as I flip out of it. If I'm reversing, half flip, hold down momentum, flip forward, and all that sort of stuff. When you half flip, it's good to turn off ball cam as well, so you can always concentrate in your car. Just like that. See, I'm on the other side already. So of course now I'll quickly go over how to do it. So the half flip, there's a lot of tutorials on YouTube, but I'll quickly demonstrate how to do it. So of course you got your double jump, holding down your left stick, Okay, so your car does a backflip, just like so. And then what you got to do is you also got to hold down, you can obviously reverse is one. Get ready to hold down accelerator or boosts, I boost, and of course air roll either right or left. So what you're doing all together is you're going to do a backflip, but you're going to cancel that backflip, double jump, or push forward straight away. Okay, so I'll do it again. Double jump, push forward straight away. Alrighty, double jump, push forward straight away. So just practice that one for now. Double backflip up. Okay, double backflip up. Okay, now combine that with an air roll. There's your half flip. Just keep practicing that. That's all you do. This is all you do. You sit here and do this, and when you're ready, you add boost. Half flip, add boost. So my car accelerates out of the flip and you get to full speed quicker. And then of course, as you get used to this, you then get used to holding down boost and power slide at the same time, so you can boost right out of it. Very important as well, guys, that you do hold directly up. If you hold it a little bit to the left, your car might roll the opposite way you want it to go. So just like that. But the straighter you hold it, the better. So just get used to doing it with the boost and holding down momentum as well. Try and practice this all around the map. Try and practice different scenarios as well. So up the wall, down, and then half flip out. People will jump and then barrel roll forward to try and hit the ball into the goal. Now see how I was able to recover out of the goal then? I just did that automatically because I've practiced it 1,000 times. So I'll do it again on this side just for shits and giggles. You know, roll back, I'm holding it down reverse, and then I'm able to get, and the next thing you know, I'm halfway through the map and I'm in my part of the goals and I'm ready to save the ball in rotations. It's crucial to get back and rotate back. The half flip is a very crucial element mechanic. Jumping up, coming back out, half flipping your way out, keeping that momentum as well. Bang. Now of course there's nothing wrong with going in, flipping your car up and then coming back out and then rolling out. As long as you're holding down power slide, having the momentum, your car will always stay at, you know, supersonic speed and all that sort of stuff. So the half flip, okay, especially if you go to try and turn a challenge, okay, you see how as if I'm going around someone, I've got to turn a challenge and then they sort of fake me out. I can half flip my way out instead of trying to turn and lose momentum. As you can see, as you do a hairpin turn, you can lose momentum. So instead of doing a full turn, you turn back and then you can half flip your way back out and then keep your momentum going and stuff. So a very crucial, important mechanic. Perfect. So of course the next thing I want to show you is the wave dash. Now the wave dash isn't a very crucial, important mechanic midfield wise, but the reason why I'm mentioning the wave dash is because this is a very important mechanic that you need to do when you're stuck up on the wall. Now it takes a lot, if you're right up on the wall because you're trying to defend the wall, it takes a long time to drive your car down and towards the attack, or even towards your own goal into defense, okay? So get used to jumping on the wall on an angle, as you can see what I'm doing here, and then wave dashing back off, as you can see. So if I jump up onto the wall on an angle, and then I wave myself dash back off, as you can see there, you pick up speed a lot quicker. Come up, get high off the wall, you're basically in a stall, and jump off the wall and then they wave dash back out. It is a lot quicker. Now how to wave dash, of course, naturally is that when you jump once, you still have your second jump. What you need to do is you got to make sure your back wheels have hit the ground first, okay? Don't do it when all four wheels hit the ground, otherwise it won't work. So as you can see, I tilt my car forward and then back. The reason why it goes forward first is because then my car doesn't jump as high, and you only need to tap jump, because if you hold down jump, it's too high and you spend too long in the air, it takes longer to do your wave dash. So tilt your car forward, back, and then bang, okay? And you do your second jump as your rear wheels hit the ground, okay? That's how you wave dash. Now you want to do the same thing up on the wall, okay? Just like so, alrighty? So just like bang, and then a wave dash out, and I managed to maintain my speed. Okay, wave dash out and I managed to maintain my speed. I'm holding down power slide to keep my momentum, so I've got speed all the way around the whole entire map into the ball, so on and so forth. Perfect. Now another mechanic, it's very scary to do when you very first start playing Rocket League, and that's the double jump or the fast aerial. A lot of people are scared of that, so they hold down one and then they push into the ball, or they might hold it down once and then they try and fly into the ball, but you waste so much boosts. So you actually aerial faster and you use less boosts if you double jump 1, 2, and then you go for the ball, okay? Alrighty, so I'll do that again. So 1, 2, and you go for the ball. Now, it's very common when you first start doing it, you will flip, because you just are trying to hold too many buttons at once, and you'll just flip because you think you got to do this and you think you got to do that. You will flip. This is fine. This is perfectly okay, and you will do it in game, and you'll think it's embarrassing, and you'll let some goals through because of it. That's okay, guys. Honestly, you're better to try and practice and fail and learn from your mistakes and feel a little bit silly. You're going to get some idiots going to say stupid shit in the comments, or in the chat that you missed an aerial, blah blah blah. But you got to practice it, and if you don't try it, you'll never get good at it. So if you stick to safe and playing safe games, you'll be stuck in gold forever. I can guarantee it. Double jump, hit the ball, and then back down again. Power slide your way out, and you got momentum into the boost. Double jump, hit the ball, back down again as fast as you can, and then power slide into the boost. Now, of course, when you double jump, there's many ways to do it. Okay, a lot of people jump, tilt the car up, and then jump again. Jump, tilt the car up, jump again. A lot of people double jump first, and then tilt the car. Now, I pull back, and then hit jump. That's me. That's how I do it. There's quite a few ways to do it. I find that's my most effective way to do it. So all you have to do is hold down the stick, hold jump and boost, just like that. Let go of the left stick, and then and then basically press the button again, and then tilt the stick again to get your direction. Pull back, jump, jump again, and then control the stick. Pull down and jump, let go, jump again, and then control. Pull down and jump, let go, jump again, and then control. Pull down and jump, let go, and then control. Okay, once you feel that you've got like double jumps in that out of the way, landings and recoveries. Okay, so there's nothing worse, and you see it a lot in the lower levels where they'll go for the ball and then they'll bang into the wall, and see how your car floats around a bit. Okay, that's not good. You need to recover fast so you can keep your momentum going. Come up for the ball, they'll go and hit it, and then bang into the wall, and see how they get stuck. They lose speed, everything. Always very important. Think ahead. Think of your next moves. If I was to try and hit this ball, I would actually point my car onto the ceiling so I can move my way and wave dash off the wall, and you can see there's the ball there ready to go. Little things like that. See how I've come off the wall as quick as I can. Not the best direction I wanted to go, but it depending on your goal as well. If I'm going for a massive aerial, okay, and I'm like right up really high, I'm coming up the wall, I want to try and land on the wall into the direction I want to go, usually towards the boost of the ball. Okay, up on the wall, see I've turned my car towards the ball, I've wave dashed off, I've hit the ball, and now I'm chasing the ball. I'm in an optimal position to try and chase the ball. Okay, recoveries, very very important. Now that takes a lot of practice, and that's a lot of in-game stuff. You can practice recoveries, just getting used to either tilting your car towards boost or towards the ball. That's a really good thing to practice in practice mode, but honestly, getting used to how you land is by playing the game. And in my recommendation, play once. As much as you hate it, you'll know how bad you are at recoveries when you play once, because if your opponent's getting to your ball, beating to the ball every single time, like first time every time, without fail, he's getting to that ball first. It's simply because of his recovery and his momentum, I can guarantee it. Having recoveries down pat is a very important thing, and that takes a lot of practice. Even I'll play ones at my level, and there's still guys that are just nuts on their recoveries. So they're 100% faster than me, and I don't know how they do it, but it's mainly down to your recovery and keeping momentum. It's just that simple. They can wave dash a little bit more cleaner than I can. They just know how to control their car a little bit better, and it comes down to mechanics. So this is the most basic mechanics that you guys need to really sort of worry about. And when I go through my warm-up routine, I still rehash these mechanics myself as well.